Hey, small business owners, we're going to talk about our sixth and final component of the digital lab, and that's optimization. And sometimes we do make things more complicated than we need to. And I think the at its core, optimization is looking at our numbers, really monitoring our results closely, and making tweaks to those programs that we have in place, or potentially adding new ones to get us back on our goals. So it's a catch-all component of the things that we've talked about an awful lot already. So let's dig in and get into this in more detail. Okay, so why is digital optimization important? I think that's pretty obvious. If you're not getting to your goals that we've set in step two, or you notice you're kind of on your goals, but within the construct of our digital marketing, maybe under the hood, maybe our social media has dropped off and is not getting the results we want. Let's take a look at that and make an adjustment. So think about like anything, if you're off your goals, you're not where you want to be. It's making the adjustments analytically and critically to get where you want to be. Let's say you're a business owner and you have really done well. You're noticed that while you're getting a decent amount of traffic, your sales were kind of stagnant. And by optimizing your digital marketing efforts and your SEO, refining your social media, maybe improving your email campaigns, you see a 50% increase in sales just within 3 months. And while that sounds like a lot, and it is, it's not unrealistic given that if you can impact those segments that we just talked about, social, SEO, and your email campaigns, you could expect to see results like that. So that's really the power of optimization and looking at different segments of your digital marketing. Okay, let's think about this in a framework of how we might do this. First, start with your website. That's usually a great place to start. A lot of traffic is funneled there, and it is a critical component. It's often the first thing that customers see when they run into you as a business. So you want to make sure that it's fast. Another one, frankly, is it's user friendly, especially for mobile. We see mobile times and mobile formats as lagging desktop pretty significantly, and frankly, that should flip flop because some sources have mobile use of websites and other content as almost 80% versus desktop. So I think using tools like Google Analytics to identify high performing and underperforming pages are a way to do it. And I think it's that gives you a platform to kind of optimize your content for SEO by using keywords and meta descriptions and very high quality, frankly, non-stock images. Use images from your business to show the Google search algorithms that you're local, you know what you're doing, you actually work in those communities, and those are things you should be doing on an ongoing basis to continually feed Google good, fresh information to keep you rising to the top of your searches. Next, let's look at social media and identify which platforms your target audience is using, and frankly, focus your efforts there. That shifts over time. I mean, TikTok came out of nowhere. I tend to not use it a lot, on a day-to-day basis. Some customers do, but the bottom line is it came out of nowhere, and all of these platforms have. So keeping an eye on what works best at any point, using analytics. We have a bunch of tools for that. You can track it over time. I think that's the thing you really want to do is always track it across time and look at your engagement in each. Continue to post consistently to engage your audience. We've talked about that, different types of content and different platforms for amplification, and then do some A/B testing. If you're off a little bit, make sure I think A/B testing is something to do constantly, but I think it's a great way to optimize. Keep adding a new twist, a new message to your platform to test it against something you're doing today. Another section to optimize is email. Make sure you're segmenting, constantly segment, and also personalize as much as possible. Those two places, segmenting and personalization, are places to constantly optimize in your email messaging. So you want to look for click through rates and open rates for those emails, and regularly clean up your email list. Remove inactive and old email accounts that aren't being used, because you can get dinged by delivery services such as Google. When you do those things, it'll improve your deliverability and your ranking into the inbox versus spam. Okay, let's talk about paid advertising. Platforms like Google Ads and Facebook Ads, they're great for targeting. And I think since you're paying for those, it's easy to keep your eye on those. And running these campaigns help you reach your ideal customer, but constantly think about ways to tweak that message, run A/B tests, and monitor performance closely. I think it makes sense that you would do that, because you're spending more on that than you say or with email. But don't forget about retargeting those visitors that come to see you. Make sure you do win back campaigns and things like that within your ads, because you've had a relationship with them on some level. Retarget them and deliver them your latest content. Content marketing is another area for optimization. Just continually engaging your audience with valuable content, maybe a new way to catch their eye, maybe a format change. Continually engaging and tweaking and optimizing your content is critical. And I think using keywords through SEO to reach your content is another great way to continue to monitor that performance and keep it fresh. We talked about amplification and continue to keep your content moving across various channels to reach a wider audience and drive more traffic to your site is critical. So use your metrics, tweak, and optimize through some testing. And lastly, I'm a numbers guy, so I want to bring this up frequently. Is the power of analytics. Never give up or lose sight of your analytics in marketing. Just regularly check that, make that a part of your weekly meetings, your monthly meetings, and adjust accordingly. And it'll help you find out your strengths and weaknesses and trends, whether they're trends that you have or changes to algorithms. Leverage the tools that you have learned through our earlier discussions in section one, and leverage analytics, Google Analytics, and social media insight tools and email marketing tools to gather this data and to continue to optimize, make good decisions, and invest your time and money and other resources in what works for your company to reach your audience. I guess to wrap up, as we said, it's not rocket surgery with optimization. Leverage the data that you have. Make sure you have great data. Make sure you're collecting a lot of data sources and you're looking at it across time, and then make adjustments. Maybe it's change up your content. Maybe it's amplification that can help. But constantly tweak, review the numbers, and reinvest in areas that you're getting better results. And so by optimizing things like your website, social media, email, paid advertising, and again, making good content, all those things roll up to getting the results you want and a better ROI for your digital marketing spend. And remember, you don't have to do this by yourself. I know I've said this at the end of most every video. This one is especially important to partner with a digital marketing expert on. They can help you with gathering the right data, maybe having you on a platform that makes it very easy to do so, and then helping you with tweaks. What are some things that they may have seen in other companies that have worked, or maybe they're aware of a new change in an algorithm from Google, as an example. But partner, you don't have to do this alone, and reach out, give us a call if we can help. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you.